Alrighty, and we are live. Welcome, everybody to Lost in Time and Space. My name's Adam, and this is my YouTube channel. Welcome, Seaberg. No, you're not late. You were right on time, and thank you. Yes, building the anticipation. Um, and there's much to anticipate. Much to anticipate. Um, Oh, Master Jedi. Yes, that is. You might be a little biased in that opinion, but I do like that poster. But again, welcome. Thank you everyone in the chat. Thank you for jumping in and participating. Everyone who's watching, please, if you feel so inclined, jump in chat and join in the conversation. I kind of want this to be an interactive stream. That's my goal for it, and I'm really excited to be doing this finally. Like I said, this is my first episode on my YouTube channel, and it's kind of been a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. I remember like it was a long time ago, maybe a decade ago, when I was first talking to my roommate about, man, it'd be cool to stream games online, man. And we were watching like Shroud and Ninja with their streams and like having tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people watching them at once. We were like, we could do that, but it's a little different, a little lower key than that, but still awesome. And I'm really excited. Like I said, please do participate in chat. I want this to be cool. Um, because I'm excited. I'm a little nervous too, though. It's kind of exciting. Like I remember getting nervous like this before big games, big soccer games in high school, and just remember feeling like I really care about this, and I want it to be good. I don't want it to be awesome, and it's cool to have something like that I'm excited about, and I hope is awesome and entertaining for you all. So. Thank you again, everyone watching. Jump in the chat if you feel so inclined. And I really wanted to do two things with this stream. The first thing I wanted to do was celebrate video games. I've loved video games ever since I honestly can remember. uh, since I was young, I have loved them. My brothers were the first people who kind of got me into games growing up. I have two older brothers, and to me, when I was like 4, 5, 6, they were like the coolest people in the world to me, and I wanted to do everything they did. They're still pretty cool now, but at the time, like they could do no wrong. Like everything they wanted to do, I wanted to do, and they had all these stations or video game consoles that they would play with. They had the NES with Super Tecmo Bowl, the Super Nintendo with the Link to the Past, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and all these different games that I would watch them play. Growing up, much to their chagrin, honestly, like it was probably really annoying for them to just have me follow them around all the time. And I think one of the first times I actually got to play was because they were so annoyed with me following them around, following them and their friends around, that they went off to do something else. And they were like, you know what, Adam, you should play now. Now that we're done playing, you should play. And I remember pretty vividly picking up the game that we're going to play tonight, which is called Mega Man X. It's a game from 1993, from before I was born, but still one of the best games of, well, still one of my favorite games of all time. And I am really excited to get to play it again for everyone tonight, to kind of share what I love about it, because video games have just been a really big part of my life. Like I remember picking up this game honestly at like 4 or 5, and then every time I went outside with my friends, like, and we would play like, I don't know, some pretend game that we had made up, I was Mega Man X. Like that was the character I was. And we would, come up with all sorts of weird, wacky adventures together. And I actually remember I got in trouble at school one time because, spoiler alert, Mega Man X is a super cool robot with a gun for an arm, and he shoots bad robots. And when you're in elementary school, it's not chill to pretend to be like shooting other kids on the playground. Um, then or now or probably ever. And I remember getting in trouble, and just saying you can't be that character anymore. And I thought, uh, if I could just explain how cool Mega Man X was to the principal of the school, she would let me just like keep playing it. So I actually went in, I did like research on the character, and I went in to school and was like, here's why, you should change your mind. Like he's really a peaceful character. He's fighting evil bad guys. And the principal's like, I don't what are you talking about? I don't care. Um, but I loved this character. I love this character because he was so cool. Um, and we'll talk a little bit more about that game specifically when we start playing. But I have memories of this like playing with my friends growing up, having sleepovers, like playing video games together. In high school, eating way too much pizza and like staying up till 5 a.m. I remember once I stayed up till 5 a.m. on a school night, excuse me, and my mom actually got up. She was an early riser, but she got up a little bit before I uh, I wasn't asleep. So she had got up, I wasn't asleep. It was 5 a.m. And I've never moved so fast. Never moved so fast and so quietly, like a ninja. And somehow made it all the way from my basement to my room, shut the door, silent, in bed, and before like she made it out of her bedroom. It was actually a pretty amazing feat. Um, but these are the things I loved doing. I loved playing games with friends. I thought they were just really cool and a really unique medium. And I'm interested, for anyone in the chat who loves games and loves playing games. Um, why do you like? Why do you love games? If you do love games, why do you love games? Is there a reason? Is there a story? Is there a particular reason? If there is, jump into chat and let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Um, but I was thinking about it, and one of the reasons that I love games is because it's a really unique medium that really invites the player to dive in and like be in the story, be in the game, and be a part of the adventure. And I think that's really cool. I think it uplifts us and helps us recognize the adventure of our own lives. Like we can participate in that adventure in some way in our own lives. We also get to do really cool stuff in video games. It can kind of inspire us to do cool stuff in real life too. Um, it's the stories that can be told, the protagonists or characters that we can identify with or kind of struggle identifying with, again, from being kind of like pulled in to the medium. I think that's really cool. I think that's really fun. Um, and I kind of touched on this before, but it's a really cool way to connect with other people. Like a lot of those stories that I was telling to begin with, uh, there other people were involved, and it was really cool to bond over those games with other people. I remember some some of my favorite memories, like with friends, um, bonding over games, and and then sort of like either like the occasion of playing games, bringing us together and having like deeper other conversations later, or doing really epic things in games. It was just so much fun. Like I remember playing the game Destiny, if you're familiar, and doing a raid, which is like the toughest of tough challenges in the game. You have to get a bunch of people together. It takes like 6, 7 hours to do this raid, and I remember like physically not playing online, but going over to a friend's house and playing in his like bedroom. Like he had a TV, and then I plugged my PS4 into a smaller monitor, and we sat in this tiny room for like 6 or 7 hours, like laughing and shouting and just having the time of our lives. And then at the end, we beat the final boss, and we were like jumping up and down, screaming and laughing, and just having an awesome time as friends. And that's a really unique thing that I think video games bring. Uh, and that's something that I want to celebrate. I think that sometimes video games get a bad rap, and I think it's sometimes unjustified, and I think video games can do a really good job of bringing us together if we let them, and we let them kind of connect us to other people. So I'm really excited about this, and like I said, it's been a long time coming. Of course, it's been a long time coming. I planned this date, and I'm just getting over being sick. So if I sound weird, it's not just because I sound weird. It's because I'm sick. I might sound weird normally, but this in particular is because I'm sick. So just a heads up with that. I'm going to try not to cough loudly into the microphone, and blow out the sound volumes for you all. But if I accidentally do, please forgive me. But so like I said, that's one of the things I want to do with this stream is celebrate games. I think that's one really important part of this stream is celebrate my passion for games and hopefully other people's as well. Um, but I also want to do something else because there's a lot of video game streams on YouTube, and in like, going through those, like, I love watching video game streams. They're awesome, um, but they're pretty much exclusively just like pretty pretty much just entertainment. And entertainment's great. Sometimes we need that. Like days are long, but like sometimes you just need to recharge and enjoy entertainment that you like. But I also think that we could do a little bit more. We could do a little bit more with video games. We could do a little bit more with video game streams. And so hopefully, even in the wide world of video game streaming, this is something a little bit different. I hope. I hope that it's not just entertainment. I hope it is entertaining. I hope everyone's entertained, but I also hope that you're all uplifted. I hope you're uplifted by the stream because I want to not only play video games, but I want to have conversations about things that matter. And the reason that I want to do this is because I feel like modern life is filled with a ton of entertainment. Modern life is filled with a ton of stuff. Um, it's filled with social media, sports, movies, video games, and again, none of those are bad things. I love basically all of those things. Uh, but sometimes they're just like the quick, easy hits of entertainment, especially with social media nowadays. I think that's just like one of the big things. Like it's so easy to reach for just quick entertainment. Um, but when I do that, I find that yeah, maybe I feel better for a second, but I don't always feel like really refreshed. Like I wasn't working hard in the moment. So in that sense, I was not not like being exhausted, but I also wasn't like really being filled back up with like meaning. And so I don't want to just skim the surface. I don't want to just skim the surface of life. I don't want to skim the surface of just all the different content and the conversations that we could have. And so my hope is that we can have conversations here that are meaningful, that are important. Um, and I think the reason I chose the idea of Lost in Time and Space as the name for my channel is I think when modern life is filled with so much stuff and so many distractions, it's easy to get lost in among it all. Like, what's it all about? What's it all for? Um, and I'll be quite honest, and upfront, I'm a practicing Catholic. I will approach all of those questions from the perspective of Catholicism, but I don't think you have to be at that same place to think the same things. To have a conversation about what it means to live a fulfilling life, what it means to live a happy life, um, and I think even if you feel lost, I think we all feel lost at some points in life. I know I have. I know I do. Um, Sometimes it's in bigger things in life. Sometimes it's in smaller things in life. But sometimes I feel lost, and I think I think the interesting thing about being lost is that the inverse is that you're found. Like, if even if you're lost in a thing, in a moment, in life, uh, the fact that you're lost means that there's some place you're supposed to be. And I think that's a really hopeful thing. And I think that's the thing we can talk about. And I think that's the thing that we can take heart in, and that there's a place that you can be, and that you're supposed to be, and that you can do, and ways you can live a fulfilling life. And I think that's hopeful. Um, I chose the Space Cowboy. You might have seen in the art for the channel, um, because I think it's it's kind of interesting, the concept of the Space Cowboy, um, in that, like, in some ways, um, he's just a pre-modern hero. Like, he's not meant for space at all. Like, he's got a horse and a saddle and a lasso, and he's not meant for space. Like, that's not where he's supposed to be. And yet the concept of the cowboy, like, originally, so what he did is he went into the Wild West where there was lawlessness and there was nothing, and he brought order to it. That's kind of the typographical figure of the cowboy, or uh the conceptual idea behind the cowboy. And yes, just like in Firefly, just like in Cowboy Bebop, like, it's at one time the thing that he's meant for, and at the other time sometimes the thing it feels like he's the least equipped to do. But there's a kind of tension there, and I think that's kind of cool. And I also think the name Lost in Time and Space sounds cool. Um, it sounds important. It sounds yeah, it sounds important. And your life is important. Like, your adventure is important. It's it's of cosmic importance. Um, and so what I hope to do with the stream is have conversations about what it means to live a fulfilling life and play video games. Do a little bit of both here and there. And my goal with having these conversations, I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers by any means. So disagree, agree, whatever you want to do. Um, I want to have the conversation. I think that's half the fun. And so I have things to say about the topics that I'm going to bring to this podcast or this stream. And I want to hear what other people have to think too. Um, and like I said, then play video games and talk about video games. If that sounds cool to you, stay with us. Come back. I will be here every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Central Time to about 10ish, just depending on how long things go. Um, and then what we'll be doing is, well, so 7 to 10 Central, I should say. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and 6 Mountain. People always forget about Mountain. I don't actually know what Mountain Time is, but I feel like we need to fix that. I feel like, you know what? Mountain people are people too, and I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out what it is Mountain Time, because I don't know. I also know there's a weird thing about them maybe not doing daylight savings time or doing daylight savings time. See, I feel like I need to figure this out. Um, but we're gonna be here every Tuesday. The times are on the YouTube channel. You can figure it out. Oh, look at that! Someone just subscribed, which is exciting. Please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Um, because it helps the channel first and foremost. But it also, for you subscribers out there, gives you a super fun sticker of the cutest golden doodle in the world, Rocket. I made a bunch of stickers, kind of janky stickers you might have seen from that one right there. But everyone who subscribes gets a fun sticker of Rocket saying thank you. Um, and there will be yes, Rocket saying thank you. Rocket may also make guest appearances every now and then. Um I left the door to upstairs open, so he might come down. He sometimes comes down to say hi, and he will um definitely make an appearance now and then. But oh, I'm seeing someone jumped into chat. 6 Mountain 7 Central. Thank you. Thank you, Artifex Mortis, for jumping on that little tidbit. Someone also said screw mountain time. So I don't know. Well, I think we're gonna be nice to the mountain people. But I mean, if you're only here for Rocket, you can subscribe. And then I mean, he is pretty cute. Cuter than me. But I still think it's worth it. I still think it's worth it to hang out for a little bit and just see what you think. But Rocket will appear if you subscribe to the channel, so please do subscribe. Again, it helps the channel, and you get a fun picture of Rocket saying hi. So with that said, I don't I know I've been talking for a while. Um, but I did want to share just a little bit about in the spirit of having a meaningful conversation, a short one this time. But it's the founding philosophy of this show. I just wanted to share um, is that you matter. That's the main philosophy of the show is that you matter, um, and so you should act like it. Uh, you should live like your life matters because it does. Um, and I think sometimes we get that backwards. Like the order matters. Um, Sometimes I feel like I know I get this way. Um, like I feel like I have to like do certain things to matter. Um, and like if I just do all the right things to matter, like then I'll matter. Then people will care. Um, and that's like my life would be important then. Like once I actually did XYZ thing, you know? And the point of this show is quite the opposite. It's like you matter just because you're a person. You're a human being that exists. That's all it takes. You have the ability to exercise rational free will, and you're a human person, so you matter. But you can have an impact on people's lives, so you should live like you matter. And that's what I want. Those are the types of things that I want to talk about, and that's kind of what inspired me um, to do this show, to do this stream. Is that I feel like that gets lost sometimes. I feel like when we have conversations, sometimes that can be lost in translation. That the core of like living a meaningful life is that you matter. You matter regardless of what you want to do with your life or what you plan to do with your life. You matter, and you can kind of point that in a better or worse way, and um, you matter no matter what. You can never do anything to not matter. And so that's why I started this show. the stream, and I want people to know that. I want people to know that you matter. You matter no matter what, and because you matter, you should live like it. And we're gonna talk about how you can live like it. Master Jedi, thank you for the subscription. Um, so I hope people resonate with that. I hope people resonate with that, and I hope people um, have a good time. So with that, I see. Oh, I see in chat that the space cowboy. It is likely that the space cowboy lives on mountain time, but that is a reason to care about mountain time. So I'm glad we clarified that. And oh, that's too bad. Master Jedi is saying that there's like a delay on the subscription. So you know what? That's honestly not a terrible thing, especially for Kelly in chat, who's only here for Rocket. If you subscribe, you're gonna have to wait apparently 5 minutes to get your Rocket sticker. So that's exciting. And yes, Rocket did arrive in the end. So that's the important thing, really. We'll see if he shows up in person tonight. Um, I'd love to do a Rocket cam at some point. He doesn't stay still long enough though. He actually does have a bed. It's like right here. He has a bed next to my desk here, and he will come and chill for a while. And so I thought maybe, but it's not. It's just not frequent enough. Like he just kind of does his own thing. A little too much. So with that, I'm gonna let all the people who subscribed wait for the rocket stickers for a second. We're gonna take just a really quick break. Uh, and then we're gonna jump into our games for tonight. So the main event. Um, but yes, take a second, go to the bathroom, get a snack, grab a beer. I'm probably gonna do all three. And then we'll meet right back here in a few minutes, and we'll get into the games. We'll see you soon. Okay, we're back. We're back, and we did. This is I. For those of you who have missed these stickers, Rocket Buddy, look up there. You look up there. This is Rocket. He's the cutest dog in the whole world. And yep, there's the star of the show. But he likes to move around too much to be part of the show on a permanent basis. Hey, buddy. Hi. Yeah, you're the star. Everyone loves you. Yeah, it takes him 2 seconds and he's more popular than me. Just like real life. Anyway, is he getting paid for this? You know what? That is a good point. We might have to talk about your contract, buddy. Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, you can leave. You can leave. All right, well, there goes the viewership. Using your dog to get views, Eagle Hawk? Yes, I am. I know the internet. I know how it works. Um, Most people love him, Shahan. So, I did ask people. I hear people say, "What kind of beer am I having?" It's Summit Winter Ale, and it's in the official Lost in Time and Space pint glass. Yes, the show has merch. You just can't buy it because it's one of one. And it's my shout out to my amazing wife who doesn't like streaming and or video games, but got this because she loves me. Um, Fun fact, actually, this was her Valentine's Day gift to me, and this is a classic man thing. I feel like, um, yeah, it has merch. It's a successful show. But yes, this was my Valentine's Day gift, and in a classic man fashion, I was under the impression that for Valentine's Day we were just getting like we're going on a nice dinner together, and like that was like our Valentine's Day gifts for each other. Uh, but then she got me this super thoughtful and awesome gift, and then I was like, crap, I have to scramble. Um, so I scrambled and I got her a gift. And I was super proud of it actually for having to scramble. So I like proudly walked up to her a few days later and was like, you know what? I got you a gift too. It's pretty awesome. And then she's like, that's great. That's super nice. And then she was excited about it, but then she immediately went and told me that she was going shopping that day, and she told me that she was gonna buy what I had bought her, and then I had to tell her that I what I had bought her and ruin the surprise. So my Valentine's Day was kind of shot this year. I'll have to try again next year, but. It's still a great glass, is the point of that story, and we're gonna take a drink here. Cheers to everyone out there, and then we're gonna get into this here. Okay, there we are. The games are here. What's going on here? Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah. So Mega Man X. This was the first game I ever played. I'm really excited to be playing it again here. The last time I did Mega Man 9. Ooh, Mega Man 9 was good. Mega Man 8 was actually an early game that I played too, but we're going to talk about this in a second, but every Mega Man X game is better than every Mega Man game. It's not close. There might be people who disagree, but they're wrong. Um, so last time we're going to be doing what's called 100% run. For those who don't know, we're going to be everything there is to do in this game. The last time I did this was 8 years ago. And so we're gonna see how this goes. Unsubscribed for whatever. You gotta tell it like it is. You gotta tell the truth. Even if it loses you subscribers, Mega Man X is better. I guess I shouldn't say every Mega Man X is better. There's some bad Mega Man X's, but this one's really good. It's 100% run, so we're doing everything. last time I did this, I did it in a race, and I did win. NBD. But again, that was 8 years ago, and I'm hoping. So when I did it then, my time was 1 hour and 10 minutes, which it's not like really great. Like people who do this and hold the world records and stuff, it's not particularly close to them, but it's decent. I'm hoping for 1 hour and a half here, so we're gonna see how this goes. And 1 second here. There we go. There we are. Okay. Like I said, this is one of my favorite games of all time. We'll talk a lot about the game as we play. The biggest thing that I love about this game is the soundtrack. I freaking love the soundtrack to this game. It's rocking. Like, especially if you like kind of like rock, sort of metal music. Yeah, the music is amazing. And yeah, Master Jedi, the world record is 30 minutes, so we're gonna go for triple that time, and we're gonna see how it goes. So, we're gonna check this out here in a second. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, the soundtrack to this game is amazing. It's probably my favorite thing about it. Well, that's not true, but it's one of the amazing things about it. And I can't talk about every song that I love because I'd be talking about every one. But oh yeah, it hits so good. But I'll talk about a couple that are like my favorite. Pay attention to the music because it's super good. But we're gonna, as soon as I hit start here, we're gonna start our timer. So, without further ado, let's get into the main event. Okay. Oh, it's good to be back. So full disclosure, I did play this like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, maybe the muscle memory will come back, you know, and I was sorely mistaken. It was rough, and one of the things I was thinking about is like, it was a couple years ago where I forget who I was talking to, but I was talking with someone about sports and how I used to play sports. They were like, oh yeah, I can totally see it. You used to be athletic. And I was like, oh, used to be? Thanks, I guess. But I'm really hoping that that's kind of what comes of this. You were like, oh yeah, I can see he used to be good at this game. That's kind of what I'm going for. So, we'll see. But, alright, so far so good. One of the big things about this game that's different than the original Mega Man games is just what you saw there. You can actually, like, climb up walls. Gotta actually pay attention to what I'm doing rather than looking at chat. Oh, well, that's exciting. We're gonna do this. Okay. Well, that was a rough start. I forgot to move chat closer to the center of the screen, and so we died, which is not ideal. But we're gonna try this over again, and hopefully not die again. But we'll see. Yeah, great start, great start. Oh my gosh. Well, I told you, it was a little rough. And it still is rough, but we're gonna persevere. Playing games and talking is difficult. I promise I don't suck that much. I'm not just like bad and getting hits. Semi on purpose. And you'll see why in a second. But, oh, crap. That's fine. Okay. That's better. Okay, well, that was a little bit of a rough start, but things are going better now. And yeah, the reason I was getting hit is because this battle is unwinnable, and so it goes faster when you're at low health, and so at least it worked once I finally got there. Coolest character in these games. Also, coolest music. Not powerful enough to defeat him. Nope. Especially not with me playing. Oh, that's rough. You haven't reached your full potential. Become stronger. Maybe become as powerful as I am. No. I know you can do it. Thanks, man. It's so encouraging. Okay. Alright, first boss. Yeah, a lot of conditional statements, Master Jedi. I agree. It's like, maybe. You might have this. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay, the rest is there for sure. But it's also really hard playing this game without one of the main movement mechanics. Well, let's see if we can get some health here, but there we go, there's something. And immediately go. Okay. So feel a little bit better, I think. Sonic spin-off. Blue and red characters. You know, there are similar dichotomies, similar relationships in these games. Although I would argue Sonic is cooler in Sonic's game, and Zero is cooler in this game. A new champion. So this is one of the parts of this game. You go around collecting new armor pieces that give you new abilities. And this was one of the major changes from the original Mega Man games. You get a dash. In Mega Man, you kind of got like a slide. But you're a lot more mobile. A lot more mobile once you get the dash. And the game feels a heck of a lot better with the dash. So there's 3 more armor parts that well, that was close. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. You know what? Blessing in disguise. Oof. Okay, one stage down, not too shabby. Still getting the hang of things here. Man, 30 minutes for this is crazy. This guy is kind of a pushover. Pretty easy to beat. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Oh, gotcha. That's also slightly scary. Do like this though. This pattern's good. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, great start. But it should have been on your bingo card, Annie. All the enemies in this game are based on animals. And who knows? It's looking like we might see me fight a lot of them. My goodness gracious. That whole, you were good at this thing at one point, not looking good so far. 8 years is a long time. Decided I didn't like the armor. Oh yeah, there's a little... What's this? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, second time's a charm. See, I built in that extra 20 minutes. That was for this buffer. That was for the beginning of the game. Wow. Okay. Oh, man. Just makes it take longer. That's too bad. Okay. Sir, if you would just keep doing that so I can defeat you, that would be great. What? Oh my gosh. Well, this is not how I expected this to go. Even with my, let's say, rough performance last time, this is not ideal. He does have hops, and I didn't think he jumped that high. There we go. That's what we've been trying to do this whole time. Just gotta get the muscle memory back. There it is. Okay. First stage. Out of the way. No problem. It was the easiest thing. I need more beer. I think that's the problem. Okay. No more dying. Here on out. That's a promise. Artifacts, that's what I'm saying. Penguins, they're not to be trifled with. Okay. Now we're gonna start getting some secret items on this stage. There's a few I remembered. I actually looked at it really quick. Guide for how to do this level, and oh my gosh, nope. Okay, we'll get there. And there was something on here. I thought you had to return to this stage later in the run, but it seems like maybe you don't. So. Gosh, there's definitely input lag. I think that's part of this. I'm gonna blame my controller. That's what I'm gonna do. I do think there actually is a little bit of input lag, but we're gonna figure out how to play with it. There we go. That should do us. All right, we'll get there. That's the channel mod. I like that, Dan. Okay, here we go. We got our first secret item. We're on our way. We're figuring it out. Okay. Oh, this music. This is one of the best in the game as well. Go. Energy tank. Feeling good. Absolutely true. I'll blame reading chat. I'll blame the equipment. Oh, he's gonna be back, isn't he? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so this next one, I'll have to remember exactly where it is. But I've been told by the internets that I can get the last... Is it down there? No, I don't think it's down there. The last piece of equipment on this stage. Right now. And growing up, I was in a different... I always got it because I thought I had to come back to the stage, but we're gonna try it out. Input lag is 3 times greater. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. I don't know if that's a lot still, but... Oh, you can blow these up with ice. Okay. I don't know if I wanted to do this. Okay. That's crazy. They say they're fire. I thought you could only blow them up with fire. No mouse and keyboard. Man, that's crazy. I thought you could only do it with fire. All right, captain number 2. Here we go. I'm on PS5 controller. Seaberg. New helmet. Exciting. Also, kind of a weird thing. Great question, Artifacts. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if drinking increases the lag or not, or decreases it. Who knows? Oh, do I have to go all the way back out? I think Oh, yeah. That's not great. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Let's see if this one goes better. Oh, what? I got that. Oh, okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. Does it actually show off what it does? Okay, yeah, it does. In later games it did. I couldn't remember if it did in this one. Okay. We're feeling good. Okay. Okay, this is a tough one. This is gonna take some precision that I don't know if that input lag is gonna let me go with, but we're gonna go for it. So fun fact, this was one of the first stages where I was like, this game is freaking awesome. Because see this ice on the floor? It turns out when you first try to play the stage, if you try and play the stage before you beat Ice Penguin, okay, you can't walk on the floor because it's fire. And it's actually a fairly hard stage to complete. But I was like, oh man, you can like beat one boss and then it actually impacts the other boss's stages? That's amazing. Just as like a kid, that was world shattering for me. I still think it's pretty cool. You'll see other things like that in the game 1.0. Okay, so this is the jump that I have to do. We're gonna see if we can do it. Okay, look at that. First try. That's pretty cool. See, things are getting better. We are actually getting better. This is increasing the abilities of your cannon. So now we can charge up our regular cannon more. And let's see it here. Kinda cool. Like mini dragon busters. And you can charge up all your sub-weapons that you get from beating bosses too, which is pretty cool. The other reason it's cool to beat Penguin first is because you kind of have to get that heart. Ooh, like a an energy tank as well. All right. Now we're feeling the groove a little bit. Well, can't get too cocky. And thank you, Jambit. Yeah, that jump. I always remember that jump to get the Buster upgrade is actually pretty difficult. Is there something in here? I don't think there is. I don't think there's no secret in here. I'm pretty sure we got it. Shield guy. Well, if we need to, we can use some of our stored up energy. So the tanks that I've been getting are sub tanks that you can use to heal. So I'll actually just use one. We go. Look at that. So we're now at almost full health. But yeah, that's the cool thing about those items as well. All right. I would have been fine with that time, but that's okay. Let's go. All right, feeling good. On a little bit of a roll now. Get like a flamethrower. Oh, so good. You know, yeah, we'll save. Just in case. Yeah. Pretty sure I have to do this one. So this is another one that's really cool. This is like a power plant. And if you don't beat Storm Eagle, these floors are like electrified. You can see his like ship crash land into the power plant, and yeah, if you somewhere find it, but yeah, when the ground's electrified, it's really hard to. No, okay, no, we want to go the other way then. When the ground's electrified, it'll hurt you. So. To do the stage for defeating Storm Eagle. Do I need the boomerang? Ah, crap, I need the boomerang. Oh well. For some reason I thought you could get that on first run of the stage. Sparkmandra, yes! The Japanese names / translations for all these guys are pretty awesome. Ow. Ooh. That was close. I remember dying there before. Okay. What? That's not chill. Oh my gosh. Well. Let's try this again. Shall we? We were doing so well. Not paying attention, he does a lot of damage. This is good. I couldn't get too cocky my first time streaming. Get out of here. There we go. Alright, we're about half an hour through our run here. If we pick it up a little bit, we'll be in a decent spot for an hour and a half, I feel like. Let's see how that final boss goes, though. The last bosses in this game are gosh darn it, are very hard. I'm sure you've figured out, the way the normal bosses in this game works, they kind of work like rock, paper, scissors. So you beat one, get its weapon, figure out who else, what the next boss that enemy's weapon beats, and then you move on to the next. So bosses aren't super hard once you kind of know. Well, that doesn't mean I'm not dangerous. Certainly. My goodness. Okay. Also, it's kind of funny that some weapons like have such like a... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do that just in case. Ow. Okay. Oh, a little close there. We made it. Okay. 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 Fun minecart sections in this stage. Oh, I forgot you totally died there. If you're not careful. I think the way to do this is... Okay. Wait, did I already pass it? I must have passed it, right? Wait, did I just do that completely wrong? I think I did. Or is that... Okay, now I'm flustered. Did I just miss something? Or does it not happen to the second one? Okay, well I still need to go back there. In behind that man. Okay, there must be another one of those, drilling machines. See? 8 years. 8 years to do a lot to your muscle memory and your regular memory. Damn. Like that. Like that. Oh. Oh, shit. I think this is how I do it? Okay. I was misremembering how that went. You have to get him before he cuts off access to that. Okay, so this is kind of... Ooh, that's nice. This is kind of important here. Okay, so stay on the back of this. Make sure you don't get hurt. Okay. Gotta remember that. Keep that in mind for later. Oh, he turns! Alright. That's some beer. Time to focus. I only got 3 left. All right. Okay, we have to go back to Spark Mandrill. That might be it. Ow! The other way. This is actually supposed to be how you're doing this, but it kind of works well. At least takes out the bottom stakes. Don't want to use any more of that. Need it. Oh boy. Try. Oh gosh. Oh boy. This could go poorly. Okay. Oh, I do have to go back to Chill Penguin stage, Jambin. That's a good point. Actually, I could do that now. Maybe I will do that just to make sure we don't forget. Oh, I think I have to go up. Thank you for reminding me, Jimmy. Oh, okay. Oh, it only hits the front like that? Okay. Okay, so this is the fun secret of this stage. A little mini boss action. Now. Oof. Game slow stuff. Only his head and his tail you can hit. Okay. Oh, artifacts. I do remember that episode of Wallace and Gromit. That penguin was evil. And it makes sense that this one is too, when you think about it. It's kind of... Oh. say that he's dead. Oh, thank you. Okay, that's throwing off my jump timing. Pauses the game whenever you get healed, so. Adventure Time. You know, I never watched Adventure Time, but I'll take your word for it that this Penguin villain era is well-deserved, and not out of the ordinary. And I think I have to find another one of those things. Yep. Oh, he like burrows. It's kind of annoying. Ah! No likey. Ah! Man, this boss like slows the game down. Yes, there we go. Side note, is Adventure Time worth watching? I've heard lots of people really like Adventure Time, so always looking for new suggestions. Bane says ew, so I don't know a ton about. Oof. Ah! Okay, we don't have a ton of extra, but we're gonna. Oh gosh! We're just gonna go back to X-Buster. Yeah. Well, that's problematic. So, this is something I did not anticipate. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, which is actually really hard. Okay, this could be going worse. Okay. Just being an a-hole. This guy has always been a jerk. Oh, come on, man. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I've always had trouble with that guy. Even having practice with the game and having his weakness. We'll get there. Take that, the ocean. That's right, Jambane. That's not what I wanted. But once you've already beaten the stage, you can just leave it. This is where I meant to go back to, so I don't forget. Man, that bunny gets me every time. Every friggin' time. Wow. Beginning of this stage just kicks my butt. My goodness. Okay. Can I make it from this side? Okay, sorry. There you are. Okay. Oh, you have to redo Boomerang Stage 2. Kowanger. If anyone wants to look up what a Kowanger is and let me know, feel free to do so. Beetle. Okay. Stag beetle. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Haha, I like it. Artifacts. It does sound dirty. You guys both went to the same place with that one, I feel like. No, also artifacts. I don't think that's the Bad Bunny you've been hearing about. Oh, I don't remember this being so fast-paced. Gun on that one. There we go. Does the gun happen again? No, it doesn't. So I always hated this stage growing up. One of the reasons why is that fella. It's literally the only thing on the stage that you have to back for. I don't know why, I just don't think the stage is that fun. It's maybe one of the low points in the game. For me, at least. Apparently because I can't jump on anything. But... Does that guy just not move? Okay, whatever. Oh! Cheeky bugger! Okay. Not a ton this time, as far as extra health. But I think hopefully we won't need it. Stay away! Oof, that does hurt. Alright, well. Take that, Kawanger. Got him. Alright, 53 minutes. Hour and a half might be a little generous at this point, but... if we have a really good run of the final stages... there's a maybe. I'm getting a Hadoken. Oh, favorite music vibe on this one. Oh man, that's tough. I don't dislike the music on this one. Storm Eagle's my favorite music though. But yes, Mr. Misty, I am getting the Hadoken. I'm going to attempt to get the Hadoken. See how it goes. Last time, I missed something on my way to getting it, and I did, well, we'll show everyone, but... and the last capsule wasn't there. And I forget what I messed up, but I messed it up. Fine, be that way. Oh my gosh. There we go. This is the... there we go. Okay. Okay, and see, now you can maybe tell why I couldn't get that energy tank on Mandrill stage, because we needed the down. Go down. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. There it is. Alright, we're not completely helpless. We're gonna... I feel like I maybe missed something on this stage. Yeah, okay. I was like, I think I need to do this one. Just had to do a little peeksy check. LOL. No starting over, please. Certainly not for Mega Man 1. Oh my gosh. It gets me like every time. Focus. Okay, I think it's right here. Yeah. That's right, you can get it by jumping. Let's try time and shoot here. It's a really tough one. Oh yeah, though, we got it. Let's go! You can also get that one with the boomerang. Definitely save it after that one. Alright. Last normal stage. Although we do have to do one last stage after we beat this boss. We have to return to a stage. Is it right here? It is right here. Okay, the important thing is... Okay. That one's a tough one. And then above, mini-boss time. I don't know, does anyone remember who's played this before, if this boss has a weakness? I don't think it does. Look at this pattern, though. Great. Yeah, more of this. I've never seen this before. He's like not attacking at all. It's wild. Okay, there we go. Ow. Getting impatient. He's close. Yeah, there we go. I think that's everything. Type of body armor. This will be great for me, considering how much I've gotten hit. Halves all damage taken. Alright, yeah, I think that's it. Besides the secret final weapon. Oh yeah, we love taking half damage here. Oof. He's hiding the one-up, isn't he? No, he's not. On the underground stage, what was that, Jim? Armored Armadillo, I got a heart and a sub-tank. Is there another one I'm missing? Okay. The artifacts, the soundtrack. It rocks. They rock so hard. This is one of the hardest bosses in the game without the weapon to fight it. But with the weapon to fight it, it's like crazy easy. Oh, well. Close to the perfect loop. All right. Okay. Here we go for the Hadoken. The secret final weapon in the game. Barely an inconvenience. Seriously, I'm just running so hard. We found his fortress. Sigma, final bad guy in the game. But we need to go back to our Armadillo stage. Okay. We do want to be careful about getting hit. Oh, as I say that. We're gonna get all health that we can. In case we need to use our sub-tank. It's important that we're at full health. Oh, good point. Master Jedi, good point. Sigma in this context is bad guy Gen Z, so just to clarify, my thousands of Gen Z viewers, it's not up to you. Okay. Like that. Ooh, an extra life too. Be careful. There we go. I guess I don't super care. I'll just kill this guy. Oh my gosh. That was the one thing I didn't want to do. Okay. Let's see if we can get some health here. Oh gosh, dang it. Okay. Isn't that fun? Just a couple more times to do that. Okay, I also have a little bit. I don't think I have to fall from the top ledge as long as I see the top ledge. I don't know if anyone wants to clarify that for me. I do have some lives to spare here, so I'll try and do it better next time. Still, the important thing is to be on the back of this cart, because if you're at the front, these enemies will still hit you. Dose. Ooh, another life. Oh, it slows your game down so much. Alright. Next time. Next time should be the one. Okay. It's not there. I have everything. I was at full health each time. Can be 5? What does that even mean? Can be 5. Oh shit. I guess this really doesn't matter. I'm thrown off. I'm shook. Okay, I'll admit, I did see this on the interwebs, that it can be 5. I don't understand. Like, is there a determination? Okay, here we go. It was 4. That was, that's weird. I present to you the secret final capsule of Mega Man X. I want to know, if anyone feels like looking this up, who came up with that BS? Oh, weird. Okay. We did that pretty consistently. So for those confused, this is the secret final move of the game. It one-shots almost every boss in the game. But you can't equip it. You have to do a, like, button input on the controller. So it's a little bit difficult to do, but it does one-shot every boss in the game. So, all right, the final stage. So this was the toughest thing in the game by far. It is the toughest thing in the game by far. I'm at an hour and 14 minutes, hour and 15 minutes almost right now. Probably not going to make an hour and a half, but I think we can beat it tonight. I think we can finish it. Okay, we're gonna try a thing. This is a tougher platforming part of this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we skip it. There we go. Feeling good about that one. Do I have to be full health to use the Hadouken? Anyone? My goodness gracious. Do you have to be full health to use the Hadouken? Okay. Not gonna matter here. Oh, he's back. I can help. Go ahead and blast him. What a jerk. Who are you calling ancient? See, I should have done the same thing. Should have gotten hurt a little bit on the way here. I was playing too careful. See, this is killing time. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ha-ha! I'm not done yet. He's so cool. Badass robot ninja. Eventually give him a lightsaber. A little bit of spoilers for what just happened, but... that energy. You wish, Pile. Okay, stop jumping off stage, though. That's not fair. Alright, we're getting into the swing of it. No! Zero, no. But spoiler alert, he does come back. I forgot about this stupid. Oh my gosh. Well, that didn't go well. Stop it! That sucks. My goodness gracious. Okay. So it's supposed to go. Oh boy. Okay. In the grinder a little bit here. Oh, that's not cool, man. Just in case. Oh, that's right. Not really messing with this right now. Oh, God. I think I'm too young for that reference, Bane. I don't know, but I think I'm too young for that reference. Do my best. I wasn't at full health. I suppose I was for a second. We'll do it. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. See if we can make this work. Oh boy. No. Hate it. I think maybe not. What? might just be regular exhausted. I don't think those guys ever drop health either. Oh, why couldn't it have been that one? This boss killed me so many times as a child. Oh, what is that ridiculousness? Alright, we're gonna be okay. It's a lot for your brain to process, man. Well, really too much for me. Disappointing. Disappointing. But we still did it. That's right. Perseverance. Perseverance. It's the theme of this first episode. We're getting back to where we used to be. We were getting back to where we used to be. Doesn't matter. So the thing about this final stage, and this was the thing that was terrible as a kid. So basically, this last stage comes in 3 parts, but every time you die or get a game over, you go back to the very first stage. So I would have to do that one stage that I just did, and then continue on from there. Who knows, maybe we'll be doing that. I'm confident that we can put it together. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do. My goodness. I hate everything. I did the Hadouken, you heard it. Hadouken with lag. So you saw me doing though. I was doing so good when there was no pressure at all. Now I'm just angry. Now I'm playing angry. Okay, maybe we'll get one. Maybe we'll get one. Oh, what? Okay. Punch him in the face. Okay, there's another one. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's Chameleon Steam. Sure. Okay, well. Luckily, that's what these weapons are for. I freaking hate these guys. Oh my gosh. See how it goes. I don't know which one this is. Oh, this is an actual boss, isn't it? Crap. That's not it. That is certainly not it. Oh yeah, we're not gonna. That might be it. Yeah, that might be it. Alright, can't stay up in that top corner. I do think it is Chameleon Sting. But also, let's see if we can make this work. Definitely can't do the nose. Oh my gosh, dude. So bad! Okay, so the red one fires... Okay. All right. Wouldn't that be a great turn of events, Master Jedi? Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever, Kronk. What a movie. Okay. See what we can do. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can see there, like, there's a delay on the Hadouken, which is too bad. Hit. Alright, we're currently at 1 hour 35. But this... there's been better runs. As evidenced by that. Okay. This is Sting Chameleon. That one's tough to dodge. I wouldn't have been able to get a Hadouken off there anyway. Ow. Okay. Still doing okay. Doing okay. What the? It's a boomerang situation? Alright, well. Let's try it again, shall we? Okay. I gotta try and, like, wait or something. Doing it right away. It's not working, clearly. Well, this is what I get for playing a game that is, I haven't played in 8 years. And, to be fair, as Mr. Misty pointed out, has longer input lag than I'm used to. I'm gonna blame it on the input lag. That's not gonna get me there, huh? Nope, I don't have anything. Okay. This jerk face. You're going to, no, you're going down. Man, I just... Get out of here. Get out of here. That was much better than this time. What is happening? Hi. Screen is freaking out. Oh yes, this game does get very good like futuristic. I don't know, not cyberpunk, but like the vibes of this game are very good. They're very I forgot about Samurai Jack too. I love Samurai Jack. That excuse me. That was definitely a way that censors got around to violence in games, was to make the bad guys robots. Like there was definitely in my version of the Ninja Turtles. Oh man, I forgot about this guy. I do not remember how to beat this man. Just BX Buster. Okay. Okay, so it's definitely homing. If anything's gonna get me, that's gonna classic, famous last words. But in the Ninja Turtles, they would make anytime Leo and Raph have to fight anyone, they would be robots because they had like bladed weapons, so there wouldn't be any blood. But like Donnie and Mikey, because they had like blunt weapons, they could fight people because then. Oh boy. Man, I gotta time that out better. Oof. What? I got hurt. Oh! Going so fast! Alright, this is gonna be tough. Nope, because it didn't do what I asked it to do. Okay, gotta do that one again. This is the second to last stage, so we're getting there. Okay. Okay. All right, gotta hydrate. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh. This one's tough. Because he jumps right away. Yeah. And does that. Okay, okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. I can switch it. Okay. We're trying to dodge first, then use it. Oh my gosh. So angry. Oh, the input lag is so bad. Bring it, man. I wonder if they don't drop any items when you captured by them. We're feeling it. We're feeling it. Oh, what? Okay, I'll be fine with you. What? Get out of here. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try out our different options here. So we're probably not gonna win this one. Try not to look up the... Not that one. Not that one. That doesn't make a ton of sense. That doesn't make any sense. That's it. That's it. I don't know. It might just be X-Buster. Okay. What? Come on, just... Alright. I don't know if I can Hadouken this guy. Nope. That wouldn't have hit me either way. What? That's how that works? And... Oh, you can Hadouken. Interesting. Can, but it has to hit the top. So what is it like? Maybe when it slams down onto the bottom of the boss? I don't know. I don't know how you do a Hadouken for that. That'd be tough. It means nothing at this point. Okay. I think this is the last stage. I think we're doing it. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, so this does involve a little bit of prep to begin with here. So these enemies drop a lot of items. And you can just keep killing them over and over again. Ooh, we want that. Getting lots of extra lives. I remember this running out after a while, so this might be a glitch. We're gonna fill up all of our sub-tanks. This is crazy. I thought I would have to redo my shield at some point. I have so many lives at the end of this. Those noises, those are good. We want those. Means we're getting health. Probably close. Okay. That means we filled the tank. So I think that's 3. I think we need 1 more. That's not what we're going after. Okay. I think that is the end. Why is it doing that? What is the... That's so weird. I've never seen that before, where he, like, delays and shoots first. That's so weird. I can't do it consistently. I don't know if that's... I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even know that was possible to do. I feel like that's gonna screw up the... Okay, try this a couple more times. These are the final bosses. I could not tell you. Okay, I think I might be able to get this one off. I think this guy jumps at me, so I think... What a dill hole. Okay. I think he jumps at me, and I think I turn around and Hadoken him. We're gonna see how that works. F. Okay, I don't think we can waste. Oh boy, we might have to. Thanks. Oh, maybe not. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Oh, that it? Yeah, that's it. We got some lives. We're gonna try that one again. Okay. We might have gotten it. Let's see, though. Okay, yeah. You did your whole thing. You did your whole thing. Nope. No, we're gonna try one more time. News monologue again. Well, you win some, you lose some. I don't know if it's worth it. We're gonna try it. No, your destruction. Okay, it's cool. It's it. Yeah, man. Oh, this is probably dumb. I did it once. I might be able to do it. F. Alright, we officially crossed the 2-hour mark, which is not ideal. But just getting murdered by this worm, don't worry about it. Subtract an hour from mountain time, Master Jedi. That's the thing to do. Okay, I think that's all for. Dash, Hadouken. He does talk a lot. It's kind of annoying. What? What? It doesn't work. It just straight up doesn't work. Okay. Okay. I think it's this. Or no, it's this. Okay. Just get back. Ah, dang it. Does that give me a full extra? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I have to get it right. I have to get the exact. Oh, you saw it's gonna happen. Okay, we got 3 lives left. Oh, the normal shot thing is killing me. Okay, so I think I have to jump away from him that first time. Guys, the good news is, if I can stop sucking for these 2 bosses, you can't use the Hadoken on the last boss. So, we have to fight him kind of fair and square. But it's important to get the Hadoken on these 2 so you can use your sub-tanks on the other guys. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Lots of extra lives here. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Mother. It's killing me. I don't even know why I'm doing it like that. Alright. This is the one. This is the one. I'm just gonna suck less. Wait. That was weird. So yeah, this boss is 3 bosses in a row. Okay. Got that one down. Ow! Okay. All right. This part is the tough part. He's in a giant wolf monster now. Okay. Okay. Ideal. I can take more. Just barely. Oh. No! Oh, I jumped into him. That is good advice, I will admit. Easier said than done. Oh, man. That was the one. I was feeling good until the end. I just needed to be more patient. I had another whole tank of health. Nope, nope, okay. Okay, we need to do this like this for now. Yeah, Shahan, it's been rougher than I hoped. But it's an underdog story for the ages, really. Okay, 3. Just like in real life, you know, this does teach real life skills effects. Just another way life imitates art. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, is that 4? It's 4. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Oh man, that got me, Shahan. My goodness gracious. Okay. A little risky. Okay. I didn't think that's how Social Security numbers worked. What do I know, though? I'm just jumping on pointy things. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna play a little safer this time. Save. Pointy things. No. Okay. Okay. My gosh. I don't know. There's a better way up besides just waiting. What? What? Guys. Alright, we gotta focus up. Alright. Oh boy. We will get there, but it's not this time. Gosh, dang it. I think we gotta... I gotta figure out a way to get up there. More consistently. And stay up. It's time. You're right, Jambin. You're right. This is where I need the support of my loyal community. This is how it would go in real life, Shahan. That's the kind of support I need, Shahan. Thank you. You'll be fine. Rub some dirt on that burn. Yeah, I gotta sleep soon too, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'm getting kind of tired. This is supposed to be done 3 minutes ago, at the latest. Okay, that's 3. I'm gonna be hearing this music in my nightmares tonight. Hey, congrats, Shahan. Did you score a goal? That is one for the books. I love that. Okay, okay. My thumb is definitely in pain. But no pain, no gain, you know? Great start. We can fix this one. Maybe. Honestly, no. We messed that one up. You know, Rocket Mom, if I had to guess, is not still around, but, you know, it wouldn't surprise me. Master Jedi, wouldn't surprise me. I wish they didn't have the stupid monologue every time. Just taunting me. You have to watch this every time you fail. My gosh. Okay, I think this is safe. I think it's the fact that I have to use my friggin'... Like, if I didn't have to use that health, I'd be completely fine. Oh my gosh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Gotta kind of be like out here. No. Okay. Yep. This might not be the one. This might not be the one, boys. Okay. Man. Alright, this is not the one. I don't think even saving my sub-tank would have helped on that one. I gotta get a way to get up on the hands without them coming down. You'd be able to get through them when they shoot lightning or something like that. Because I can't stay on the ground either. I know this is riveting gameplay. Wait, anyone notice who's Zipper? On which right? Oh, like right above my head, right. Got it. It is a weird zipper. Okay, that's 4, yeah. There's a joke there somewhere, Master Jedi, but I don't know. We're just gonna leave it. Okay. Okay, we missed that first Hadoken. We're just doing it again. We're just doing it again. It's a little bit of a bummer because this guy doesn't do much damage. It's kind of slow to kill. Okay. If we do this now, we can maybe finish in an hour over what we were going for. Oh my gosh. I did not need to do that now that I'm remembering. Monologue. This is what I get for choosing a game I haven't played in 8 years, but it's still a great game. It's just really hard. I think there's a lesson in there for life. Some of the best things in life are hard. Okay. Pretty sure it's a dog. Pretty sure it's a dog. Don't know for sure, though. Uh, well, that was a mistake. Oh, darn it! It was too close. I should know. There are people who beat this in half an hour. There are also people that play it all the time. But still. I beat this at one point in literally less than half this time. What am I doing right here, Shahan? Basically, I need all the health I can get to fight this final boss. And these enemies are really prone to drop items. And so I'm refilling, I don't know if you saw, I have extra health tanks where I store excess health. Like when I get a health pickup and I'm at max health, I can store it. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm making sure I have all of my sub-tanks full. Did I do it already? Oh, I did. Just like in real life, yup. I really wish more people could have seen me beat this, because I will beat it tonight. Well, that's kind of fucking... Yeah, I don't like that. That super sucks. Okay, why can't you just do that every time? It's dawning on me now that maybe I should have practiced before I did this. Like, really practiced. But I thought that I would be better. That's okay. This is gonna be good. Like I said, this is gonna be a comeback story for the ages. We can improvise. I might be able to... We're gonna try. We're gonna try and do this real fast. Let's go! No jumps. Yeah. There's less confidence there has been in the past. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What? Okay. That's what I need. Oh gosh, threw me off, threw me off. It's okay. Oh, what? Okay, we're still feeling okay. It's fine. We're gonna get there, and we got there. So time that in at about an hour longer than I wanted to spend doing that. But how cool was that, right? After all the lame parts. But the lame parts were mostly me. Mountain time. The war has ended. For now. And peace has been restored. But those who sacrificed themselves for the victory will never return. That's a lie. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Standing on the glyph, the answers seem to escape him. He knows only that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. Oh, that last part was rough. It was a little bit kind of cool before that, but his zipper knows something. Maybe not that, though. I probably should have waited until those things were higher up on the screen to read for better cadence, but I kind of like the way this turned out. And that's Mega Man X, my friends. Wow. What a ride. Yeah, we're quitting that game. My hand hurts. Game completion reward. Look at that. It's unclear whether the X-Buster is the zipper, but wow, what an evening. Thank you everyone for joining, and thank you for all 10 of you that stayed with me until the end. That was rough, so I really do appreciate that. We're gonna not play a game that I haven't practiced and is really hard to beat next time. So, 9. Oh, that's a bummer. We lost one. Anyway, still just so excited that I beat that game. Yeah, 2.5 hours. 2 hours, 36 minutes. Which, again, it's a little bit longer than I wanted to take, but we made it in the end. And you guys persevered. So, thank you so much. Dreams do come true, Shahan. Thank you so much. Room for improvement, just like life. Exactly. But thank you again for joining me. I'm really excited to keep doing this every Tuesday, like I said. 7 p.m. Central Time, 6 Mountain. The other times don't matter. But next week, we're doing something a little bit different. Not this. We'll be starting a series of games, or excuse me, a series of playing through a longer game. So not something quite this short. But we're going to be playing in the spirit of playing like great games. We're going to be playing last year's game of the year, which was Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Um, is this stream partially just a big excuse to play through my back catalog of games that I want to play? Absolutely. So that's what we're gonna kind of start doing next week, because it's amazing. And somehow I've remained spoiler free for like the entire time it's been out, and I'm really excited to do that. Perry only, probably not. If this experience was any any um any indication, I don't think I have quite the skills for that. Um, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Join back in next week, every Tuesday here. And yes, I do plan to do some like ad hoc. We'll get there. Some ad hoc streams, maybe doing some multiplayer games with friends who can join in on the fun, and hang out and chat and play games with them. So again, thank you all for sticking with me through this. That was a little bit rough at the end. Honestly, it was rough the entire time, but we made it through. So thank you so much. I had a lot of fun because we made it there in the end. Even if it was a little tough getting there sometimes, but um, thanks so much. Remember, you matter. So go out there and live like it. We'll see you next time.